Furious rejoiners have vented their frustration after a new poll suggested more than 50% of Britons now believe quitting the EU is going badly. The survey of 6,546 adults, interviewed today, indicated 53% of those asked felt Brexit was going either fairly or very badly. However, on the day Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer acknowledged during his speech to the party conference in Brighton that there was no going back, plenty reacted angrily to the YouGov research. Referring to the result of the 2016 referendum, Kate Wilton tweeted, amused that 53% is around half, whereas 52% was an overwhelming mandate. Mark said, the problem is it's not going badly enough yet for Labour to be against it for fear of a right-wing press backlash. Sharon Hawthorne added, who the heck are the 18% who think it's going well, what planet are they on? Leroy posted, remove don't know and it's 74%. Almost three-quarters of Britons polled think Brexit is going badly. Not oven-ready, not easy. This is all on the government. Earlier Keir Starmer's thinly veiled dig at predecessor Jeremy Corbyn during his speech to the Labour Party conference over the crushing 2019 general election defeat backfired spectacularly after hecklers told him his Brexit policy was to blame. Sir Keir appeared to scapegoat Mr Corbyn during his speech for the party's worst defeat since the 30s, under the left-wingers' stewardship. However, Newsnight's policy editor Lewis Goodall tweeted, Starmer heckled from the floor about reason for general election defeat, it was your Brexit policy. Sir Keir served as Labour's Brexit spokesman for much of Mr Corbyn's tenure, and was responsible for the party's policy of pledging to hold a second referendum. Labour has sided with the EU and issued the UK government with a warning on triggering a safeguard clause in its Brexit deal governing trade with Northern Ireland. Sir Keir appeared to scapegoat Mr Corbyn during his speech for the party's worst defeat since the 30s, under the left-wingers' stewardship. Article 16 of the Northern Ireland Protocol, which covers post-Brexit trade between Britain and the region, details so-called safeguard measures, which allow either party to take unilateral action if there is an unexpected negative effect arising from the agreement. Tough negotiations are currently ongoing with the EU to find a solution to implementing the protocol, but UK ministers threatening to trigger the clause. Shadow Secretary for International Trade Emily Thornberry said it would be profoundly tragic if the move was made. She told BBC Northern Ireland it was sad that the current UK government were not prepared to compromise. Ms Thornberry said, the government keeps saying they're going to trigger Article 16. I hope they don't, because triggering it is not a long-term solution. The government is kicking the can down the road and they need to deal with it. Ms Thornberry's comments come after EU Financial Services Commissioner Mairead McGuinness warned the UK on Sunday that triggering the safeguard clause was not helpful and said the country should instead pursue solutions. Meanwhile, Jersey fishermen are voicing concerns at repeated delays to post-Brexit arrangements for fishing rights, as the latest deadline looms for EU access to waters around the British Crown dependency. Jersey, home to more than 100,000 people, is the largest of the Channel Islands, and on a clear day, lies within sight of the French coast. France has asked the government to issue 169 fishing licenses to its vessels, but they must prove they fished in Channel Island waters before Brexit, and many are struggling to do so. Don Thompson, president of the Jersey Fishermen's Association, said if all 169 French vessels are licensed, that would far outnumber the local fleet, claiming that only around 70 of them had previously fished in the area. He added, "It was a chance to rebalance, to see some sort of equilibrium between the size of the Jersey fleet and the number of foreign boats working in our waters."